What's up, Colorado? How are you today?
We all love watching MMA. There's something about watching these men fight that makes our adrenaline go high. However, not many of us know about the main person who stands behind the whole MMA business. Dana Frederick White Jr. is an American businessman, current president and brains behind the Ultimate Fighting Championship, or the UFC. Thanks to White's effort, the UFC has become a globally popular multi-billion-dollar organization. In today's video, we will talk about all the interesting facts about Dana White, his lifestyle, net worth, and how he spends his millions. Before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. First, we will talk about White's lifestyle. Knowing that White has achieved so much in his career, we all would like to know what path he took in life, how he started, and who were the people surrounding him. Everything began when he was 19 years old, working in a hotel. At a glance, White had all the benefits of a full-time job, but he was very unhappy with his life. "I'm not happy here," White said in an interview, "so I literally walked out the front door, told my buddy I was quitting. Of course, he told me I was nuts and asked me, 'What are you going to do?' And I said, 'I'm going to get into the fight business.' And that's it. That's what I did." Dana White took his dream seriously. Over the next 10 years, he would work in boxing every single day. Not only would he train himself, but also train and manage other boxers. All the hard work paid off. After so much practice, White became a professional athlete and a trainer, but it still does not explain how he became a multi-millionaire. What was the turning point that changed his whole life? There was one moment in his life where he was forced to fly to Las Vegas from Boston. There was an Irish gang that was forcing him to pay $2,500, and they were being serious about threatening his life. So, White had to disappear. There, at his friend's wedding, White met his old acquaintance Lorenzo Fertitta, who, by that time, co-owned the Vegas casinos with his brother. In no time at all, White and Lorenzo bonded, as they shared the mutual love for sports and fighting. And soon enough, they became very close, and decided to start working together in this field. In the meantime, White widened his interest from boxing to mixed martial arts, or MMA. In January of 2001, White and Lorenzo decided to buy the UFC from its former owner, Bob Marowitz. He sold it for $2 million. And, following that year, White has seen nothing but success. Dana White is what he is today because of his hard work, but we all agree that the environment matters too. White has a beautiful family, wife, and kids. Even though they prefer to keep their private lives hidden from the whole world, we do know how their love story thrived. Dana and Ann White have been happily married since 1996. Their love story began way before their marriage. Here's an adorable fact about this couple. They met while they were both in the 8th grade, but their love life started during their time at Herman High School, and they have been there for each other ever since. They are the parents to 4 children: Savannah, Aiden, Dana Jr., and yet an unknown last born. At the moment, the family lives in Las Vegas, where Ann stays most of the time to take care of the children. It is also interesting for fans to know about the people who are friends with Dana White. You will be surprised to find out that none other than Donald Trump is actually good friends with White. Although many athletes and owners are against Donald Trump, White is one who is not. White has a solid reason for liking the ex-president. As he says, Trump really helped him out in the beginning of his career. By that time, not many people would take the UFC seriously, but Trump was an early supporter. Dana White gave an interview to The Athletic in May 2020. He, Donald Trump, said, "Congratulations, you did it. I knew you were the guy. I knew you'd get it done. This guy has been such a good friend to me. He's unbelievable. He's awesome. I love the guy, and I'd do anything for him." White even gave a heartwarming speech about Trump at the 2016 Republican National Convention. Dana White is also very close friends with the Hollywood star Olivia Munn, who is also a massive UFC fan, and these two celebrities have been friends for quite a while. Fans started finding out about this friendship in 2016 when White posted a drunken selfie with Munn on the night of UFC 146 main event. His tweets are as follows: "Me and my buddy Olivia Munn are having a blast tonight no matter how bad my day was. And also, forgot the pic with my girl Olivia Munn." So yeah, they're quite comfortable around each other. You all may be shocked to discover that White's mother, June White, actually hates him dearly. It's true that Dana White has an abrasive, impulsive personality, but come on, he's an MMA fighter. What do you expect? White believes that his family had nothing to contribute in his success. He got here thanks to his mom, as he says, but he did not become the head of the UFC succeed due to her. It was his hard work all along. His relationship with his mother is so rocky that she even publicly accused him of neglecting his own family. She even sent him an email talking about how much he had changed and how bad his behavior was. White responded by saying, "Who do you think you are talking to me like that? No one talks to me that way." According to Full Contact Fighter, White's mother says that he had changed into someone who was egotistical, self-centered, arrogant, and cruel. She then said that he was a vindictive tyrant who lacks any feelings for how he treats others. She most certainly did not stop there, and decided it would be a good idea to write and publish books about him. In one of those books, called Dana White, King of MMA, she mentions that he actually wasn't a tough kid who raised himself on the streets, but rather he was a problematic child who was a neat freak. In her books, June also accused Dana of many other things, like cheating on his wife, sleeping with his own sister-in-law, and so on. We don't know for sure if these accusations are true or purely the result of her rage, but they are for sure a bit overdramatic. Next, we move to discussing the net worth and salary of Dana White. Dana White earns a lot. Sources like Celebrity Net Worth state that Dana White's net worth in 2020 was about $500 million, and it's also known that his salary reaches about $20 million per year. And that is only for being the head of the UFC. White definitely earns a lot, but money in his bank account does not only come from the UFC. He also hosts Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender series on UFC Fight Pass. In 2016, the Lorenzo brothers sold a large part of the UFC to Williams Morris Endeavor. The sale was worth about $4 billion. White owned about 9% of the organization at that time, so he gained an additional $360 million in his bank account. His salary will keep increasing in the long term, as in 2019, he booked himself a presidential chair for an additional 7 years. I'm sure we all want to know how Dana White spends his millions. When it comes to houses, Dana White definitely does not hold back. He bought his first house in 2006 for about $1.95 million. He also owns 3 in Las Vegas's rich Tournament Hills enclave. These houses are all clustered together in the same neighborhood, and in combination are worth about $6 million. These houses have a personalized basketball court, gaming arcade, and swimming pool. Being a family guy, spending quite a lot of money on his wife and kids is also his priority. In his backyard, he built a pool complete with waterfalls and all the cool things that kids love. However, these kinds of waterfalls were a violation to the neighborhood, but the Whites decided to pay a monthly fine of $2,500 because, as he said, "My kids love it." Once, he even imported snow to Las Vegas to give his kids an unforgettable Christmas. I can't imagine how much that would even cost him. One of the many things White is famous for spending his money on is gambling. White has quite a taste when it comes to visiting casinos in Las Vegas. Once he was even banned at the Palms Casino for winning about $2 million there. He claims the highest amount he has ever won was $5 million. We all agree that he is quite a nightmare to the casino owners. It would be very unfair to leave his love for charity unnoticed. Dana White has helped others on many occasions. In 2010, he donated about $50,000 for a liver transplant and saved a little girl's life. She was the daughter of Kutunai, the instructor of Tiger Muay Thai and MMA in Phuket. In 2011, he donated $100,000 to his old school when he found out they were in need of renovations of their athletic facilities. In 2017, after the Las Vegas shooting took place, he donated $1 million to the victims. On this note, we end our video. These are just some details about White's life. There are way more. We would like to know your opinion about the video. Don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, and press the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.